You must be happy with the performance of the boys today. Again, a good Yorker delivery.
Assalamu alaikum, Huzaifa. How are you? Okay, Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you? Okay.
I'm good as well, man. So we're gonna start off right at the beginning. Where did you start your cricket, your age group cricket? Where did you begin?
Oh, I came to UK in 2011 and I started playing cricket for Domus World's High School. I was in year 10 and I started playing for my team. And there was a teacher, a PE teacher, he saw me. His name was Graham Swan. And he said, why don't you join a club near to you? And then my uncle Nouri, he took me to Austerley Cricket Club. And I started playing there. And then my school coach, he took me to Middlesex under 15 trials. It was, yeah. I went there and had a trial, so Middlesex under 15, and
Yeah.
then I got picked there. I got selected, and I played my age group for Middlesex. Like I played for 7 years, nearly. I played under 15. I played under 17. I played under 19 and twos as well.
That's good. Good. So a little bit more about the beginning. So you came to the UK from Afghanistan. How old were you again?
I was 14 that time.
14. Okay. So obviously when you first came, English is not your first language. So how did you adapt to playing cricket in England when obviously you don't speak English that well at the beginning? How did you cope with that?
To be honest, it was really hard for me. I couldn't understand coaches as well, but I can see the sign language and
Yeah.
the cricket knowledge I had. To be honest,
Yeah.
I used that and I had skills. I knew what the
Yeah.
batsman is doing, and I
Yeah.
couldn't understand the captain when he comes to me. I don't know what he was saying to me, to be honest.
Okay.
But I tried to understand, but the sign
Mm.
language, that's how I understand what they want me to do. And
That's
like I
good. That's
said,
good.
my skills. But
Yeah.
it
So
was hard, but slowly,
mm,
they got used to me as well,
yeah.
and they knew who I am.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That helps. I can understand how obviously after that, once you get used to it, it helps a lot. And obviously there's a lot of people like you, a lot of children who come around your age, 14, 15. They'll come from Afghanistan or from Pakistan or from India or other parts of the world where maybe they don't speak English, but they come to UK and they want to play cricket and they want to get involved with cricket clubs and stuff like that. So a lot of places, alhamdulillah, they help the children. They give them, a chance to play in the team. They give them, if they need pads or gloves or facilities, they help them. They push them through. So how was your experience with the getting help from outside and from coaches and from people to help you transition to playing in the UK regularly?
uh, to be honest, the PE teacher which I had, Mr.
Yeah,
Swan,
yeah.
he helped me a lot. Like he went
Mm,
with me to trials as well, and Nuribai, and all that. And
mhm.
and the coaches I had that time, they knew that I have talent and stuff.
Yeah,
So they always give me confidence to
good, good.
play this level. And like I said, I had my own skills as well. It's natural.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all Pathan people, Afghani people, they're
Mhm.
fast bowlers. They have this
Yeah,
aggression in
yeah.
them, and they love fast bowling. And you know so that's how I got the confidence and stuff. And all the coaches, I didn't have many coaches, to be honest, but only the PE teacher, he was my coach, who
Yeah.
helped me with cricket skills. And
Mhm.
everything which I have, it's all natural. But I had PE, like PT, personal trainer I
Yeah.
had, which I would recommend for all youngsters. They should
Mhm.
start early rather than late. I mean,
Yeah.
like I realized later on that I need a PT personal trainer who can help me with the gym work. For fast bowlers, really important. You know, and also I had one marathon runner. She was around 35 or something. She helped
Hmm.
me with my running technique, Victoria something. She helped me
Yeah,
with my running techniques and stuff, and it
yeah.
was really helpful. That helped my run up, and I got more pace with that.
So, Fahim, obviously you didn't go to private school and you didn't go to big university either. So, normally a lot of professional players they come from private school education or they come through high level university cricket because that's where all of the top facilities are and top coaches. So, how did where did you find facilities to train and where did you find good coaches and personal trainer? How did you find it if you didn't go to a private school or big university? Where did you search for it?
Okay, so with me, I like I said, I had no coaches, but I learned
Mm,
it from YouTube. I used to watch Muhammad Asif, I
mm,
used to watch Shoaib Akhtar, I used to watch Wakar Yunus because he has got that slingy action like me, and I used to watch their videos as well. And Hamid Hassan from Afghanistan, one of my
mm,
favorites. I used to watch his Yorkers. Like right now, you can see I bowl the best Yorkers like Kumar Guldas. So
yeah.
I used to watch the videos and I used to copy them, write it down in the diary, and go to Austerley Cricket Club with my uncle Nouri, and I would practice that. And I will do everything by my own self because there's no
Mm,
coaches. And
mm,
with the schools and stuff, to be honest, maybe that was the reason why I wasn't looked at more. I
mhm.
think I deserved more than this. Like I think at my age, I believe I was the best cricketer. I would say. Like I still believe. Like if you look
Yeah.
at the performance as well, I was the quickest bowler in under 15 and under 17 that time as well. And but then I was kindly ignored for a year or two in the middle, and then but Rory called me again, and he said, "Why don't you play under 17s? Because there was a injury to one of the bowler."
Uh-huh.
And then I had to come in the first game. I took 3 wickets, and then from then on, I stayed there for 3 more years. So I just did it myself, like I said, watching YouTube and copy the what they do, and then I will do it, and then that's all I did.
So, well, you said you played after that. You played 3 more years. You played a little bit of second 11 cricket as well for Middlesex.
Yeah.
And maybe who knows, maybe if you had a bit more extra coaching or even a little bit extra help with facilities, if you like you had a some people they find in, some people don't, it happens sometimes. But after the Middlesex, what was your next step after you didn't get the contract at Middlesex? Where did you go next to continue your career?
What I did is I tried giving tries to other counties as well.
Hmm.
Like I went to Berkshire. I played 4 years for Berkshire as well, and they gave me a chance to be honest, and I did really well to be honest. That's why they kept me for a few years. But the problem was like how Afghan people life. We have to work and then we have to earn
Hmm.
from work and then play cricket as well. But I didn't have that support that time. And
Uh,
then luckily I played this leagues outside the countries, like in
yeah.
Greece. We went for the promotion. Romania, we went to
Hmm.
promote the cricket. So I made links there. People saw me and they recognized my name, and then from then on I played franchise cricket as well. Like I played in Afghanistan, Shpagiza, that's
Yeah, yeah.
the Afghanistan league,
So
and I met people
one
there as
thing,
well.
Fahim, just before you get on to that, tell me, obviously you played the little bit of minor county cricket, but minor county is not a professional county, so you can't play there forever. But how did you find these links? How did you get these links to these overseas leagues in other country? How did you find out that I can play here? Did you have an agent, or did you call people, or did you search online? How did you find out about these overseas leagues?
The overseas, how the franchise cricket, it's there's a sponsor which I had, AZ Sports.
Okay.
I played for their team. They play every Thursday Simba Cup, and there's
Mm,
guys who plays franchise owners or
Yeah,
their
yeah.
sons or family members. So
Okay.
they saw me. They said, "Oh, this guy like a Bangla Tiger." Recently, I played
Yeah,
when I was in with the team, but I
yeah.
didn't play any matches. But inshallah, next year I will get chance to play
Inshallah.
matches as well. Inshallah. So Zafar, that was the Bangla Tiger owner. So
Yeah.
he was playing in the game. I didn't know. No one told me. I bowled, and then he liked my bowling. He said, "You are bowling quick." And then he asked AZ Sports for my number, and they contacted me. And then I went to Dubai. So I played with them, and next year, inshallah, I will play.
Okay.
So it's where I played. I was the highest wicket
Okay.
taker in the league as well. So
So
from playing, and they
your
saw me, and then
performances. Okay. So when you play against so you played a lot of cricket in the UK obviously, so sometimes you bump into people and obviously they'll ask about you. But tell me a little bit more. How did AZ help you? Because they sponsored you obviously, but they gave you the number to the franchise owners in Bangla Tigers or other countries as well. So was AZ like similar to an agent for you, similar to that?
I wouldn't say like an agent, but it's like I said, I played for the team,
Okay.
and the guy, the owner, he was in the same team as well.
Okay.
So of course he recommended me as well,
Yeah, yeah,
but he saw me that this boy, because there's another doctor. He said that it's a bit early to say this, but I might be
yeah,
playing in the GT20 as well. He's the owner
yeah.
as well. So he
Okay.
said, I'm more happy to have you, because recently nowadays, bowlers, as you can see in Middlesex as well, bowlers, they're bowling 73, 75, and then they play county level, maybe because of the skills. But I feel with me right now, like I went to Warwickshire trials, and I got called for the final trials as well, which
Mhm.
they saw. They said your action is a bit different from other bowlers. It's hard to pick, and the pace you have. Because I clicked 84 when I was bowling recently, which is a good pace. And like you said, like you mentioned before, if someone works with me, I believe I can play much better cricket. And I still have hope that Middlesex, Warwickshire, Gloucestershire, or any county I go to, they can call me again, and I will deliver it for them. I still have hope. So I don't
Okay.
lose hope. I still work hard, and I go gym regularly. I work on my bowling. I look for the negativity, and I work on it. So I'm improving day by day, but I haven't lost the hope. I still have
That's
hope,
good.
and inshallah, I'm gonna play good level of cricket, inshallah.
No problem. Tell me a little bit more about you spoke right at the beginning. You spoke about personal training and this, and obviously, being a professional is not just about, or looking to be professional is not just about having good skills. You have to be very good fitness, mentally and physically. So, when did you realize that you also need to be, physically and mentally fit? And how did you come to the a personal trainer, and when did it realize, like, became a realization inside you that this is what I have to do to get to the next level?
So I was dropped from Middlesex twos. When I got dropped from Middlesex twos, to be honest, I was about to give up on cricket. I will be honest with you. But then I met this lady in the gym. She was personal trainer, Victoria, and she said she's marathon as well. She was professional marathon for Hungary, and
Mhm.
she helped me with. She said it might be to do with your run up, that because run up, run up gives you rhythm and all that,
Energy.
you know and then I met another PT, Harris. Harris helped me a lot as well, and I realized it wasn't too late, but it was that time. And when since I started the PT, since I been to gym regularly and stuff, what I realized, I was the highest wicket taker in Middlesex League for many years, as you can see, you know. And then, like recently, I moved to Thames Valley League, and in 14 matches I got 52 wickets, which is I would say the average of 10 nearly, which is outstanding. Like I said, the personal young age, you don't realize, and I had
Mhm.
no one to spend money on me, or like, I'm from a family where I have to work as well. I don't have a strong background, you know what I mean.
So how do you balance it with the, obviously you have to work as well, but also you have to train and play. How do you find the balance? Do you do 4 days one thing and 3 days cricket, or How do you balance it?
What I do is I work 5 days a week, and what I do is I do 6 days gym a week. Because I
Yeah.
love cricket. And the good thing about me is, I have faith. I have a
Hmm.
very strong faith that God will give me one day, inshallah.
Hmm.
There's something good for me, and I feel it. And slowly, like I started franchise cricket. Now I'm doing trials for the counties, and inshallah, one of the county will give me chance, and I will deliver it, inshallah.
So
So it's
see,
pretty hard, but the patience, I have love for cricket. That's why I can't leave gym and focus on work. I do both.
that's good. So obviously now that you've done a bit of county section 11 and minor county in England, and you've also done franchises overseas. So but for other players similar to you, so how old are you now? For him, 20.
I'm 26 now.
So for similar players to you who are like mid 20s, do you think that there is opportunities to play in franchise leagues outside of England and to still have a good career, or do you think that still like the most important is to get a full-time contract to ensure that you have a stable cricketing career?
To be honest, there's too many leagues happening nowadays, and,
Mm.
and there's opportunities. Like I said, always pick up opportunity. Whenever you get a chance to play somewhere, doesn't matter what level of cricket is, just, go to it and show your skills. People can see, And with me, uh, like I will tell other people as well. Like I went recently in T10. I played with players like Carlos Brathwaite was there, who I
Mm.
bowled to and who I faced in the net as well. Muhammad Nabi was there, who I bowled to and who I faced as well. And Zahir Khan from Afghanistan, the left arm Chinaman,
Challenge.
he was there as well. He loved. So even Nabi recommended me to go Afghanistan, play first class, because you can play it. He said you have the
Yeah.
skills, and you can play and you can come up in a few years, because he said the future of Afghanistan fast bowlers, it's not too much. There's not many bowlers, and the bowler which are there currently, they're a bit older as well. A few of them coming, but of course, in first class you need
Mhm.
bowlers, and when
Yeah,
Afghanistan. But
definitely.
my plan is to stay here, because I have given my whole life here to Middlesex, like in
Yeah.
UK, and I played Middlesex League. I have 382 wickets for Middlesex League, at the average of 17. And in county, I have taken lots of wickets as well. You can check. And I would tell everyone, don't lose hope, work hard, and be hungry, be more hungry. And age doesn't matter. For me, age doesn't matter. It's just a number. Lots of people came at the age of, most of them came age of 30. As you can see, Haris Rauf came as a net bowler. You know, what's his name? The fast bowler. He from what do you call, from Pakistan. I forgot his name. He bowls like me. Zaman Khan. He
Yeah, that's
played. So bowlers like that, I think I'm one of them who is gonna come and who's gonna play the same role, inshallah, for my country, Afghanistan, or inshallah here for one of the county. Inshallah, I'm gonna represent as a first class player.
so. Obviously, you spoke about your country, and you went back there. How long ago did you go back for
Two
the?
years ago.
So 2 years ago, you went back to Afghanistan. You played Shpagiza League, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So for people who don't know, Shpagiza League is the domestic T20 competition for Afghanistan, right?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously there you played with some Afghanistan international players, and you played also against other international players from Pakistan and outside. So, what made you think that you should leave the UK and not just franchise, but what made you feel that you should go back to Afghanistan and try there? And why did you want to go there?
It's the love and for the country, and also I went there with the hope of just go there and show my talent, and they will give you a platform where I can work on myself, or they can work on me, and they saw me, and I was recommended to first class as well. But the thing is, I couldn't stay there, because like it's all financial,
Yeah,
that's the only, I think, unlucky, I will say that's the unlucky thing which is happening with me. Otherwise, I could have played there. Even if it happens again, I'm gonna go there again. They're happy to have me. I
Hmm.
still have contacts with the managers and the captains as well. Shapur was my captain, very good captain. I asked him for advice as well. He said, just work. He said, just work on your run up, and the rest skills you have, you
Hmm.
can easily play first class. And with the national, of course, you have to have international coaches who can work with you and show you the tactics. You know, and also work, like you said, on mental fitness as well. You need to know how to handle the pressure when there is crowd is something different, and I faced it for the first time when I was bowling. It was different pressure. But I was cool.
So obviously, your action is slightly different because you don't bowl from the traditional 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You bowl from very much closer to round on maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. Um, but such a action means you have very different skills. So you'll have a good Yorker and you're a lot skiddier, and your bowling is different because a lot of bowlers in England, their success comes through line and length and swing and nipping it both ways. So do you think maybe your skills, obviously you've played in a lot of different countries now, in the US, Afghanistan, in the UAE. Do you think that your skills as a bowler, they could be more useful in other conditions, not just England? Or do you still think that your skills, they can be adjusted to be good for English conditions?
Yeah, like you said, my bowling action is made for all conditions. Like I love bowling in depth, to be honest. Like you said, Yorkers, and the good thing is I get both swings. In swing and out swing. I can do them both. It comes with the action. But where I worked, I used to couldn't bowl in swing, and I worked with. There's a Pakistani fast bowler, Muhammad Asif. I played with him in Elliot Davis League for 2 years. We played together.
In the USA?
So yeah, so he helped me with this wrist work. And when I'm bowling, dead bowling, I always get reverse swing. So
Hmm.
that's a positive point for me, and it's made for all conditions. I bowled in UAE, I was successful. I bowled in USA, I was successful. And in UK, I love bowling in UK, to be honest, because I get more seam and swing, and Yorkers are my weapon, I would say.
That's good. So, obviously, you said that naturally you can adjust to the conditions, but how long does it normally take you to adjust? Because obviously, you have to go to the new place or the new franchise and the new pitches and the new conditions or new weather and climate. How long does it take you as a bowler to maybe adjust your lengths or your run up or the areas you try to hit?
So we had a camp in Dubai 2 weeks before the league started. So it takes a week or two, I would say, but 2 weeks is better for you to go and just adjust you, because the weather is different as well. It's too hot there, and here the weather is always, as you know,
Very
it's
cold.
okay. It's not too hot, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's 2 weeks will be enough for you, to
Mhm.
get used to the condition and the weather, all these things.
So, obviously nowadays there's so much franchise cricket, there's so much T20, T10, but still there's a lot of good red ball cricket. Um, as a fast bowler, you can't bowl all the time. You can't bowl 100 overs. You have a body, and you have to take care of your body to make sure you
Yeah.
stay fit. Because injuries, they can, with so many bowlers, injuries, they can make a career a lot shorter and sometimes even end it. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel as a fast bowler? Where do you think that is your best option for having a good career but also playing good cricket? Do you think you should bowl more in the white ball, or do you think still you can bowl a lot in the red ball? What's your future on that regard?
To be honest, when I started playing cricket, I loved red ball. I wanted to be a test bowler. And I love, bowling with the red ball. But when I started playing white ball cricket, what I realized is that I'm specialist with the wide ball. It's because the death bowling I do. And
Mhm.
nowadays, like they say, dot ball is a hard ball. I bowl too many dot balls. That helps. So it gives me lots of wickets as well. With the test, I have to bowl good areas like line and length. All the time. And if someone nicks it, I get it. Like consistency. I have that as well. but I would say white ball. White ball. I'm a
Is your
big
specialty?
specialist in white ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. So obviously inshallah, hopefully you continue to play a lot of
Inshallah.
more franchise stuff, and maybe even soon in the future you can get a Red Bull contract somewhere. But we can't play forever as players, especially as a fast bowler. You only have a certain amount of career, and after that, injuries and age will catch up to you. So what is your hopes? Post cricket, post playing at least, after you finish playing at the top level, what do you hope to do after? Are you gonna move into management, or would you like to do some coaching, or
So,
even is there
so
anything?
what I have done is I have done level two in level two coaching, and also I have done level two umpiring course as well, and I have done groundsman course as well. But at the moment, I'm coaching for Ealing Borough as well.
Okay.
I'm working with Ace for Ealing Borough. I have under 11 from the past 3 years, so I'm coaching them, and I also do one-to-ones in the clubs and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
Running
of course.
camps as well. I work for Kewan Peterson Academy as well in Ascot.
Mhm.
So my plan is to make an academy if I don't become, a professional or semi-professional, or I don't
Full
get a
time.
contract, a
Yeah.
pro player. So what I'm gonna do is my plan is to make an academy and help those people who, you know, um, doesn't have coaches like me. Like I had no coaches, like I said, and I will be helping them, and I will share my own experience, and I will share my own skills with them. So it's my plan is to become a coach, to be honest.
So obviously you also did the you said umpiring course, and you've done a bit of work on groundsman. So why didn't you choose those two? Because when you are umpiring, you are still a part of the game, and when you are a groundsman, you're still preparing the pitch. So why did you not choose those two? Why did you choose to do coaching instead? Is it really that much you want to make sure that you can pass on your skills and experiences to others?
Yes, I just wanna work with the kids, and I wanna, because I see coaches, everyone have a different styles, but Alhamdulillah, I have so many kids who've been gone through to Middlesex, Borough, Regional. Alhamdulillah, like my way is, I think, I would say, when I see them, like I feel I didn't make it. If my student makes it, that makes me proud as well, that I'm a good coach, and I'm a skillful,
Mhm.
cricketer who I pass my knowledge to, and they learn from it, and inshallah they deliver it. So that's why I chose cricket, not as a groundsman or umpire. That's the
That's
reason.
very good to hear. So clearly you've had a lot go through your career so far. You've played a lot of cricket, and hopefully, inshallah, you have a lot of good stuff in the future, maybe in coaching or even more in playing. But that's all we've got time for today. For everyone else, thank you very much for listening. Hopefully, we have more interviews to come in the future. But that's enough for now. So see you soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, Fahim. See
Thank
you
you.
around.
Assalamu alaikum, Huzaifa. Thank you so much.